Hey guys, this is Papa. Listen, Grammy's fixing to cook something, and I thought you might want to watch. You want to watch? All right, let's see. Grammy, the boys said they want to watch you cook. Is that okay?
Hi, Corey and Ian. I'm in the kitchen because we're going to church tonight. And you know what they've asked us to bring? They've asked us to bring finger food.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Finger food? Are we going to eat the fingers?
I don't think so.
No. What it means is I bring something that's small that people can hold in their fingers and take one bite. So this afternoon I went to the grocery store and I decided to make apple cinnamon muffins. And there's another kind, chocolate, that we'll fix another time. Maybe Grammy will eat those. So come on over and let me show you how to make apple cinnamon muffins. Now we're going to start by opening the box because you can make these by scratch or you can make them with a mix. And because Grammy's in a hurry, she's going to make them with a mix today because we're going to church tonight because this is the church's birthday. Our church is 25 years old, so boys have birthdays and churches have birthdays. So let's get the finger food going. Here's part of the dough. And as I'll read the directions here, it says preheat the oven, which I have going, and I'm going to grease the muffin pans with Pam. So let me show you. I'm using the tiny little muffin pans because these make great little finger foods. Hold it up. Spray, 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 spray. I'm spraying with Pam. Spray, spray, spray. I don't want them to stick. When they're done, they will come out and just dump out of the pan. So now that I've greased the pans, the next thing that I need to do is to measure 1/2 cup of water. So let me do that. Meanwhile, I've preheated the oven. 1/2 cup of water here, Papa. That's 2/3. That won't do. 1/2 cup, a little bit more. You have to get your eye right down to measure because that's the only way you can be sure it's the right amount. So I have my 1/2 cup of water and I need a 1/4 cup of oil, I believe. 1/4 cup of oil. So I'm filling the rest of it up to make my 1/4 cup of oil. One more thing that I will need to do, you notice that the oil separates to the top, it floats. Then I need 2 eggs from the refrigerator. So I open the refrigerator and I'm getting out 2 large eggs. 1, 2. Okay, I have all the dry ingredients in. And then I'm going to be mixing in the wet. I'm going to crack the eggs into the mix, making sure I don't get any shells in there because then they would be crunchy, and we don't want them to be crunchy. So there I go. I've got to rinse my fingers. Okay, you see the 2 eggs. Now if I look back at the directions again, it says stir the eggs, water, and oil into the muffin mix. But I like to do a special little trick, and I take a fork and I will poke those eggs, poke, and scramble them. Now, they're going to ready to go into this. I'm going to put this about 50 strokes. You can see the eggs in there. So as I beat them, one thing about muffins, you don't want to beat them too much. And after I get these mixed up so it's slightly lumpy, then I'm going to open, there's a little pouch that has apple and cinnamon in it. And when I scrape this, you can see I don't want any dry places. That looks pretty good. Now I have a pouch of cinnamon. Where's my, no, this is the cinnamon stuff. The other stuff is for the top. This is the apple flavor. And I'm going to squeeze it in. Watch it come out. Squeeze. Bloop.
Ooh, that looks
Bloop.
good.
Yeah, cinnamon and apples are going in there. Now I have another recipe that I make that takes a little bit longer. My oven is ready. Did you hear the timer? Ding, 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 ding. Now I'm putting in the flavors for the apple. My other recipe has apple sauce in. So now I'm going to mix this up. So I'm going to have apple. I keep scraping the sides of the bowl. So I have apple all in it. Now I'm going to add these muffins here to each of the little cups.
You don't use the other stuff?
It goes on top.
Oh, that goes on top. Okay.
That is a topping. But I appreciate that, Papa, because sometimes it takes two people. Sometimes it seems to take both of us to do a job, doesn't it? We make a very good team.
And sometimes we get silly.
Never. Do you remember when we got silly? Well, the last time we got silly was Ian's birthday party.
That's right. That's right. And you blew that thing right at my head. You remember that?
Do you think I did that on purpose?
Well, I don't know. But it was kind of silly. You have to admit that.
We did have fun at Ian's party. And I know Ian had fun at his own birthday party, too.
Yeah. Let's see, how many do you have there?
I have,
1, 2, 3,
yes, count those.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's number 9. Okay. That's 10.
Do you know, without you counting, it's going to be 36 of these.
Oh, why? 11?
We need lots of finger food pieces to take to the party. We had church this morning and we're going back again for the party tonight. So we're going to get 36 of those, and we have 3 big pans. But this is a good size for little boys to eat, isn't it?
Oh, it looks like it would be.
I can't wait to taste these. This is a new recipe. This is a new brand. It's on television. And so I thought, you know, that would be fun to try. And I can't wait to try the chocolate ones.
Oh, they'd be good too, I'm sure.
You know how I love chocolate, Papa. I hope I'm not filling these too full. It says 2/3 full, but I'm in a hurry because we're taking someone with us to church. And we need to leave early.
Right, we don't want to be late.
No, we don't. Sometimes our friends don't have a ride. And so we're giving our friends a ride to church.
Wow, there's not much left in there.
I think I'm going to have to put the 3rd pan in, though.
Yep.
See me scrape it down? This is the rubber spatula.
Okay.
Scrape it down good.
Scrape.
Get a few more in there. Okay, Papa, we're going to the dark pan now. The dark pan is actually one of my new pans. I thought I would need it. And as it turns out, I do.
Does the dark pan make dark muffins?
It does.
Does the light pan make light muffins?
It does. Papa, you are so smart. I love it when Papa figures out the answers before I even have a question. And I think that will be the last one. That one's a little skinny, so he's getting just a little bit more.
Only has 4 muffins in it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So how many do you think we have now, Papa?
Well, let's see. That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's another 12 over here. So that's 24. And you put the topping on, right?
Yes.
And 24 plus the 4 over here, that makes 28. So now we've got to get the topping on all of them.
Yes, it's
neat.
very crunchy. It's oats and cinnamon.
It looks like it has oatmeal.
Maybe a little brown sugar,
yes. Oatmeal.
It's going to be crunchy.
Does it have some nuts in it?
I don't think so.
No, just the
I think
oatmeal?
It's maybe brown sugar.
And brown sugar. Oh, that sounds like fun.
In a moment I'm going to press it down, but I'm not going to press it down because my fingers will get sticky. So I will press it down last. And then I will stick it in the oven. And it says to bake it for about 10 to 13 minutes.
10 to 13 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you want to wait for all of this, Papa, or if you want to stop it, and then we will look at them when the muffins come out.
That sounds like a good plan. Why don't we get ready, and Grammy's going to put them in the oven over here, and then we'll let them be in the oven for how long? 10 to 13 minutes.
Yes, and it's at 375, I hope.
Well, let's see what they look like when they come out.